All right, I gotta step back just a little bit. Here we go. There we go. We got plenty of wind today. It's very easy to fly today.
And it's out of what? The
northeast.
Is it out of the northeast?
Yeah, because I'm facing southwest right now.
Oh, wow.
According to the map, not according to the magnetic compass. The magnetic compass is constantly changing. I had some guy argue with me about which way is which, and it's like, just look at the map and go by true north. No, those people that maintain like global time zones.
Yeah.
They also monitor like magnetic north, and they say it's it changes. So what used to be magnetic north is no longer magnetic north.
Wow.
So a compass is, I mean, maybe it's good for maybe navigating, like getting you where, you know, if you have a reference point from where you start, like say you're hiking or. But in terms of wind direction is always based on true north.
True north.
Yeah, they don't go by magnetic north.
Yeah. Now, how are you keeping your lines from tangling?
Oh.
You loop it so many times one way and then you loop it back?
You can do that. You can also develop a feel for how much friction is between the lines. And then as you unwrap, the friction becomes less. See, there's a big gust. I have to watch out for that because right now it's flying straight up.
Yeah.
That means we have a lot of wind.
Oh, yeah.
And if I want to get it out of the wind, I can fly it over to the edge. So this is like, what I'm doing right now is like exploratory flying, going to the left, and then going to the top,
Yeah.
and then going to the right until it gets weaker. I feel the tension on the lines.
Yeah.
So right there, it's starting to die off, and then I can come back.
Yeah.
And so that's the wind window. It's like a half dome. If you could just imagine if you could imagine like as if though you're facing an amphitheater.
Yeah.
A half dome. Like right in the center is where, you know, the performers would be on stage.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you're gonna, right in the center, about maybe halfway down to the ground from where I'm flying right now, would be your maximum wind. And then it gets weaker and weaker and weaker as we go over there, and then we don't want to go too far because we'll run out of wind and end up in a tree. But over here, so it goes about right there, it starts getting weak, and I come back. And I hear it's more wind right here. I got a lot of wind there.
Yeah.
And if I want to do a trick, you know, if I want to spin it, I can do like 2 or 3 spins here, like that.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so I did 3. I can do 1, 2, 3, and I can fly away from the tree.
How many feet out are you?
120.
20.
Yeah, but I can also get away from everything and just walk over here. Make life easier. I don't have to end up in a tree.
Stephen, I have to catch my wife.
Okay.
We're walking back.
All right, have a nice day.
Yeah.
Nice chatting.
Nice to see you. This looks fun.
It's a lot of fun, yeah. It's kind of like walking the dog, but it doesn't eat much.
And you do it on beautiful days.
Yeah, you can pick your days. Yeah, it's there's a lot to it. There's, you know, they make kites for like super windy days if you're into that. And then this kite's designed to fly in very, very, very low wind, which is really ideal for this area. If I was recommending a kite for somebody's like first, you know, decent kite for this part of the country, it would be this one right here.
Wow. And you get this Amazon, or how do you, or are there shops in the local area?
Well, the local shops don't carry a kite this light. I bought my first couple of kites on Rice Street in Little Canada at Hub Hobby.
Sure,
they do have a few entry-level PRISM kites, so those would be decent kites, but you just need like, those kites would probably fly somewhat today because supposedly we have 7 miles an hour wind today. But they wouldn't fly great. Like this one has more than enough wind today.
Yeah.
This one I actually ordered, I found a blemish model through a Google search, and I actually bought this one from Kite Country in San Diego.
Oh my.
I saved like 40 bucks on it. Normally this kite's $140.
Yes.
But it's the lightest kite from PRISM, and it's 0 to 15. I wouldn't fly it over 7 miles an hour, which is what we have today. So
you can fly it indoors.
It is designed to be flown indoors if you know how to fly indoors. And there might be other kites that are actually easier to fly indoors, but this one's kind of moving in that direction.
Wow, that's amazing.
So you could order this directly from PRISM. This one's called the 4D, and it came with 50-foot lines.
Oh, it did.
I don't like 50-foot lines here because our wind that's at the 50-foot level is typically very turbulent.
Oh.
So it's frustrating to try to keep this kite in the air at 50 feet.
Yeah.
I prefer to fly in this part of the world, or United States, at either 85 to 120 feet.
Yeah.
So I ordered these lines here in addition to the lines that came with the kite, because it came with 50-pound rated 50-foot lines.
Yeah.
And these are 50-pound rated 120 feet, and these are like considered to be like high-end lines, like competition lines. They don't fray. They're coated with something, and I bought these through Kite Connection. So I know it gets a little bit confusing because I bought the kite from Kite Country, but I bought these lines from Kite Connection in Auburn, California. And I don't know, they're maybe 25 bucks or so for a set of lines. But the service was really good, and I'm really glad I got these. If you talk to, you can kind of get led in the wrong direction on kites if you talk to people that are used to flying in other parts of the world, because they don't know what you're personally dealing with here in the Midwest.
But this beach is ideal also, with the breeze coming
off the water. That's your very best wind, because there's no obstacles causing turbulence.
Yes.
It would be choppy. Like if we had the same exact wind out of the west, it would be ridiculously choppy. It would be so unenjoyable you wouldn't want to be even flying.
Your kite would come to the ground.
Well, it's just on off. You might be able to keep it in the air, but it'd be a lot of work.
Sure. Yeah.
This is easy right here.
This is fun. I'm glad that I've met you.
Yeah, bless you. Check out my channel. It's Go-Fly-A-Kite.com. Just put dashes between the words.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, I didn't want this video to be too long, so I think I'm gonna stop the recording.